Thanks for watching / listening to Comedy Worst. Please like the episodes. Subscribe. Wherever you're listening. Follow. Wherever you're listening or watching, follow. Thank you. Comedy or Worse presents a free comedy show at Quantum Brewing. Yay! 5375 Kearney Billwood Road, San Diego, California, 92123. Every Friday, 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. Every Saturday, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Yeah, great beer, outside food, and dog friendly. Scan the QR code or go to comedyworst.com/QB. Hey, welcome back to Comedy or Worse. I'm here with my very special guest,
Andrew Castillo.
Yay! I forgot to tell you that. It's tradition. We point at the guest and they say their name, at least for the first time.
Okay.
So how are you doing today?
Not too bad. A little tired. I drank yesterday. I should have just not gone out last night, but
Right.
woke up and did everything late. But I was like, nah, I'll make it. So
Maybe just move a little bit closer.
sure, yeah.
Let's see. So do you use the stage name?
No, it's just my name, Andrew Castillo.
Cool. And how did you get into comedy?
I started hitting mics maybe 6 years ago. Started in Santa Ana when they had when they started doing mixed mics. That's where I started.
Okay.
So
Cool. So did you get addicted to doing comedy right away, or?
I didn't. Well, the thing is, I don't know where. It's one of those things where you never know where unless it's through word of mouth. It's like what the. It's like when you go to concerts. You hear about these big shows Slayer's in town or Rush, but we didn't have that kind of access. You kind of had to look around. I think I started in 2024, and then they have those giant displays, and they said open mic or mixed mic, bring your instrument or tell some jokes for 4 minutes, and then from there I started meeting people, and then they would tell me, oh, follow this page or ask this person, ask blah blah where the next mic is. So it was all word of mouth and a lot of social media. I had to. I'm very antisocial too, so I had to muster up courage to ask to talk to people. So that's where I get started.
Right. All right. That's sweet. So, what is your writing process for comedy?
It's all I don't know. I don't people always tell me bring a notebook and write down your ideas. I use my phone just because it's very easy.
Yeah.
For me to remember my jokes, it's all trigger words. If something is one of my jokes I have is tentacle porn. That's already the most ridiculous thing that anyone can remember from my joke. But trigger words or punchlines, just very very it helps me just build up from naturally, so I can remember those jokes later on in life. So yeah, just all through the phone, honestly.
But do you sit down to write, or you just write randomly? Or?
I write randomly, whether it's at work, whether I'm asleep. If I think of something, I'll pick up my phone and write down symbols, or I'll just type down funny words that I'll remember, and then I'll put them in a box somewhere, and then I'll try and work on it later. So.
Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So how many times do you try a joke before you get rid of it?
I'll try it. I'll try it 5 times, and then if there's no potential in it, then I just throw it away, or I'll just bring it back just to fill the void. But yeah, 3 or 5 times before it's dull.
All right. So you set jokes aside and then work on them later?
Yeah. I try to give it its rounds before it loses its value or its taste. Or I'm very into running a joke into the ground where it's completely dead or people don't like. It's yeah, fair enough. That's enough convincing for me.
Right.
So.
All right. Cool. So who's the funniest person in your life right now?
In my life, there's 2 because I grew up with them in elementary school. It's my buddy he doesn't live in Orange County anymore. His name is Ian Wright. He's masterful impressionist. He does like great Jim Carrey characters. He put me on to like Jim Carrey, like Johnny Depp, and like in their movies. Yeah. And my other friend RJ Gladwell, they're like the funniest people I ever known my entire life.
All right, cool. So are they doing comedy?
No, they're just like they're very like one's kind of like a masterful like clown artist, impressionist, and he's very artistic too. So a lot of his is just like all like television, like very antiquated with like film with comedy too. And the other guy is just witty and clever, very observational too. Like he's like has like a George Carlin like approach where he's observational, and he has a critique of like so much going on in the world, and he's very like witty with his words, very smart too.
Okay, but are they getting in front of audiences and doing that, or
no, it's all just like I don't think they would ever try. Like right. they would probably try to tell jokes, but I think I'm more like I love comedy, like stand up. They're just very like funny people. So right. I like the way I guess from like a comedy standpoint, like I like the fearlessness of like their inspirations, which are like, you know, Carlin, Pryor, or like Jim Carrey. So right. I take a lot of like, you know, passion from that aspect, the fearlessness of it.
Yeah, it's cool. So I asked this of everybody. I don't always remember what the answer is, but when did we meet?
You and I? I don't think we've never met.
We never met? What? Well, hello.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Thanks for coming on the podcast.
Of course. I think my buddy Alec actually did your podcast. Alec Velarde.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Yeah, we met through the punk scene in Orange County.
Oh, nice.
He's been around the scene for a while, and we both love the same kind of comedy. Like we love like East Coast. The East Coast comedy scene was like our favorite, and then we just kind of would tell each other like, dude, are you been hitting the mics? Have you been going? Are you been going on Wednesdays? Have you been going on the weekends? I try to bring him down to like Anaheim or to Fullerton to do mics. So we just would always check up on each other. And he told me that he was coming to do a podcast here. I was like, how does that happen? Like, how did you like? Do you have to be asked, or can you just like, oh no, you can. I asked, or like they have like a thing going on at the Madhouse Comedy Club. I'm like, I've been wanting to come over there.
Yeah. Give
me a reason to go to the city, so
sweet.
Why not? So it's all because of him. Like he.
Oh, nice.
So.
Hell yeah. We're growing.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Word spreads. Word spreads. You know.
Yeah.
Helps
sweet.
Everybody out.
So have you been going to other cities to do comedy, or are you just starting that?
I stayed in Orange County, and then I didn't know where in LA to do mics, and then there was a page called LA Open Mics, so I would start hitting those up throughout the weeks. The farthest I've gone to do a mic was probably Palm Springs, the Rock Gallery.
Oh, okay.
So that was the farthest I've gone, and then I try to do LA as much as possible. Basically, I'll do any venue or a comedy competition once, just to say that I've done it, or just to warm up to the fact that there could potentially be a consequence if you bomb. You know, I like the aspect of like, dude, I might suck like really badly in front of people.
Yeah.
But you know, just to warm up to that bitter end. But
sure. Yeah. Sometimes the fear of bombing can make you do something great.
Yeah.
You know? Sweet. So do you have any hobbies or passions that aren't related to comedy?
I'm a musician, so like I play guitar, bass, drums. I play in a band as well.
Oh, cool.
So like right now like half of the members are like touring. They got like their own side projects. I'm part of one of their side projects. So music, and I just stay home and watch movies, old 50s movies or 70s films. So,
Nice.
but yeah.
Sweet. So do you wish you started comedy earlier?
I did. I do wish I could have started. I wish I was more like drawn to. I wish I would like drawn myself more to like talking to people better. Like I'm very stubborn, hard-headed. That's my problem. But it's also one of the things that makes me. I think that's why people like laugh at me is because like I'm very hard-headed and I just don't. I'm too stubborn to try anything new. But if I'd done this when I was a teenager, because I've met comics who are like young and in high school and they started this, then I would have like been able to sharpen like delivery, rhythm, and I would be more healthily like submitted into the comedy scene.
Sure, makes sense. So, what are your goals in comedy?
To get booked. I would like to get booked. I mean, I'm pretty realistic about what I want to do. I play in a band, I work, but I mean, on a realistic standpoint, I'd like to get booked, like in a spot. I'd like to be thought of in like New York or in Boston or in Jersey or like in Alaska somewhere.
Yeah.
But just to be booked, but I just need to. Part of it is I just need to like talk to people. Like I didn't think I would talk to you like you or to talk to like any of the comics who like told me like Madhouse Comedy Club or go to Rock Gallery or go to places like Noble Ales, which is like probably the best place to do a show because it's like in a brewery, but it's a big spot. It's a nice stage and it's run by really good like comics too.
Nice.
So getting booked.
Sure.
My priority first.
Okay. Well, I have a show on Fridays and Saturdays called Quantum Brewing.
I see that. Yeah.
You should come by. You can get on that stage.
Is it? It's every day, or is it like on
every
the
Friday
weekends?
and Saturday?
Friday and Saturdays. And is it close to here, or is it like in a different part of San Diego?
It's pretty close to here. It's a little more north, which is helpful for you.
Okay.
But it's not. In North County, it's like in between Kearney Mesa. So it's like you start going back home. Mm-hmm. It's like 20 minutes that way.
Right on.
Yeah. Let's see. So, what is your favorite joke? It could be anybody's joke.
Shoot. My favorite joke is like the same way like my favorite movies because it always changes. But I heard one from. Jackie Martling from the Howard Stern show. He told a joke where it was like it's like super short, but I like the shortness. I like how short it was. It was like you heard about the guy who couldn't come? We had to go get him. So I'm like, oh, see, like if you can write some stuff like that. I've been listening to like George Wallace jokes all day today. Lewis Black. I like short jokes, but I don't mind like long jokes. I have a friend from the Bronx where I try to tell my jokes. He's like, hold on a second. Is this going to be one of those like minute stories? Because I don't got time for that. And I'm like, damn, okay, you won't listen to me, fine. But I love like short jokes, but I don't mind like stories. Like stories are really cool.
Yeah,
so.
That's cool. So what was your first joke?
That I personally have written?
Yeah.
Ugh.
You don't have to tell it
no, it's
exactly, but you
no. There's a reason why.
It's about or
oh
just
man.
In general, doesn't have to.
Oh, it sucked ass. It was. The first time I told this joke was in Santa Ana, and I kind of weaseled my way to doing a show, and I opened for this guy who did like. He did America's Got Talent. He did like jokes, but with an accordion. I forgot his name, but it was not even like funny. It didn't have a punchline. It was more so I was trying to be clever. I was like, I want to go to Disneyland, but with Universal like merchandise. But there was no punchline to it. It was like, oh, like people would think like, oh, were you trying to be like defiant? Are you trying to like browbeat like the Disney people? and it didn't live up to anything at all.
Sure.
It was basically like in the spirit of Mitch or Norm, trying to be quick, but it didn't go anywhere.
Sure. Well, maybe one day you'll figure out how to make it funny.
I'll try. Yeah, I still have it like in my phone. Like, oh, maybe, but I don't know. It's now continuously growing just from like typing, but maybe it'll come back.
Yeah. Cool. So do you have like a favorite fan interaction? Either you were a fan of somebody or someone was a fan of you.
No. No one's a fan of me. Everyone knows me and everyone knows me, but like, I mean, I think comics are too too good to be fans of anyone.
Sure. So you're not really performing in front of regular people.
Just mics, and then if someone wants
the
me
mics
to,
that you're going to just have comics.
just have comics. Yeah.
Jeez, you gotta come to San Diego more.
I do.
San Diego has so many more. Like, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of mics where there's only comics, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, 2 people might be regular people.
Sure.
You know, or 4, or sometimes there's more regular people than comics.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. And it's funny the perspective of some of the LA comics where they think that, oh, that's not a good thing. How am I going to get better? Like, I got to do it in front of comics because if they laugh, then it's really funny.
Yeah, I mean, comics have the option to stay outside of a venue and not watch you, which is what they usually do, and I think that's kind of it's kind of like weird, and like I want their opinion of like what my joke is, but the greatest reception you get is from regular people who want to listen.
Right, exactly.
So yeah, I don't know. In time, but I also just have to like, you know, still talk to people and all that stuff. In time, I guess I will get like fans, but yeah, it'll happen like eventually. But
Yeah,
I think that should start when I go to San Diego.
Yeah, I just asked this question to everybody, and not all the questions are going to apply to everybody.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite place to do comedy right now?
Right now, it's Noble Ales because it's very reoccurring. It's probably twice. It's twice a week, and my favorite.
What days of the week is it?
It used to be Fridays and Sundays. They're gonna move the Sundays to Wednesdays now. So, but I've been going there as much as possible. My favorite place though is Proof Bar in Santa Ana.
Oh, nice.
Because it's a basement.
Yeah,
and
I've been there.
I love basement. You been there?
Yeah.
Oh man, how do you like it? Like, you like going like downstairs to a basement?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a small little room. And,
Yeah.
I mean, that's when they were doing it in the room. He said something about he was doing it outside or something.
Yeah. On Mondays they do it like at 10. Like they do it outside like at 10, like at night. But I work like 3 a.m. so I'm like, I can't do this. I need sleep.
Right.
But I love. There's no basements in California. Like, you have to like really go to like a real old like tavern or someplace else. But Proof Bar just has like the East Coast walk downstairs where everyone else can go wander around the city and live a lavish life. But all like the weird mutants can go down here and like talk their shit. You know, I like that aspect. So Proof Bar is my favorite.
Nice. Yeah, you would love like American Comedy Companies in the basement. And it does it on every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Gets a good big crowd. So you should come on Tuesday.
Okay.
Try for that.
Tuesdays. Okay.
Yeah. So what's the scariest place to perform right now?
Scariest. I used to get kind of. I used to get nervous when I go to. I forgot the name of the spot, but it's in San Bernardino. But it's because like they were. I forgot. I wish I knew the name. It's like in San Bernardino. It's like in this, kind of like in a basement too, in like a basement setting too. But I think it was just I get nervous around like comics who are kind of cliquey. So like maybe they're like, I don't think it's funny-ness, like atmosphere is gonna affect everyone else.
Sure.
I think it's kind of scary, but it's also kind of cool. Was there's a comic named Zero Simpson who would do mics out in the open, like in a parking lot, or he'll do it like in some outdoor setting in front of like a restaurant. And I really love that because I like street performers. So, but like people walking around, it's very easy for people to be drawn, but it's too. I think the scary part of it is that anyone can see this and anyone can retort to you.
Sure.
So people usually don't know what to expect, so they have free access to say whatever you want to you. So like it's the fear in that, but it's like I like that kind of fear to happen. You know.
All right, cool. So what was your family like growing up?
I mean, I was shy, very quiet. I don't like being around a lot of people. I looked up to confident people. Like my two friends, RJ and Ian, were like, they were unforgivingly funny. So that's why like I loved and respected them like so much. So
So what do they think about you doing comedy?
They like it. One has seen me do mics all the time. I just told my buddy Ian, who I haven't seen in like maybe 5-6 years, because he worked for Disneyland for like a long time doing characters, and then he's transferred to Universal because he makes more money and he does his more characters there.
Cool.
But
so he's actually applying his art.
Yeah.
That's cool. Nice.
Yeah, so until he sees, like, if I do a clip, then I think he'll be like, oh, this is actually really, but I think just from me telling him, he's like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, do you have any clips? I'm like, no. So I think once I prove it to him, then he'll be like, oh, whoa, okay.
Yeah, that's cool. So what is your earliest memory?
Earliest memory? Ugh. Just any memory?
Yeah.
On the spots, maybe earliest memory was probably SeaWorld when I was like a kid.
Huh.
Earliest memory. This is like when the trainers actually got in the water, but of course, I mean, they can't do that now.
Yeah.
So I remember all the SeaWorld memories growing up as a kid. So.
Oh, that's cool. Sweet. So where did you grow up?
Tustin, Orange County.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Would you ever do a character on stage?
Characters? No. I wasn't really into sketches, or I liked doing it when I was in high school when I did theater, but I didn't want to do like characters or sketches. I wanted to just try and write just regular jokes. So never done a character.
All right, cool. Have you ever won a comedy contest or anything like that?
No. No, never won.
All right. Do you have any good booking stories yet?
Not yet. No.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
What's the worst thing about comedy right now?
Ooh, the worst thing about comedy right now, I mean, maybe just the fact that I think it's something that it will have to change eventually. Is I think like I said earlier, like comics don't watch the other comics. I try to watch as many as I can. Maybe I do. I'm also part of the problem. Like I do go outside and like I'll drink like an energy drink and then I'll go back inside. But it's the fact that comics, from my own experience, is that we don't really talk to each other. It's cliquey.
Yeah.
But I'm also part of the problem too. Like I stick to my group and I don't really give my 2 cents to anyone who maybe wants to try it for the first time. So I think maybe just the communication aspect of it.
Yeah.
And just breaking down like the antisocial barrier, just so that comics can feel welcome to come and do it again.
Sure.
So.
All right, cool. Let's see, have you ever been in a car accident?
Probably four of them. my last one was after my birthday,
Oh no.
and wasn't my fault. So thank God I didn't have to pay or anything like that.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Cool. Let's see. So do you like listen to any like comedy podcasts or anything like that?
I used to listen to old recordings of the Opie and Anthony show. Like I loved that atmosphere of comedy, and then I kind of got over it. Now it's just I listen to a little bit of like the Jim Norton like podcasts and some of a little bit of Joe Rogan from time to time, but not really so much anymore right now. Like I don't pay attention to a lot of podcasts. I think there's a point in time where I guess I did start worshiping like podcasts too much, and the creative juices would kind of go away because I would just expect them to give me the juices later. Yeah. So I don't know. I think there's too many podcasts. So
He's shutting down the podcast.
There's too many, but I mean everyone should try to start it if they really want to. But yeah, I don't. Honestly, God, I don't listen to a lot of podcasts.
That's fine. Do you watch like comedy specials or?
Yeah. A lot of I like the older specials, like old Red Fox specials. Robin Harris, one of my favorite comedians, even though he died after his HBO special, like 2 weeks after it aired. I think Patrice O'Neal's Elephant in the Room special is one of the best ones that ever came out in like 2000s.
Sweet. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So you play music. Do you like listen to music too?
Yeah. I love punk, hip hop, funk music, soul music. A little bit of everything. I've never been privy to country, but I had friends tell me, no, don't listen to like the new like country, the stuff that you don't like. That like listen to like old country. I'm like, yeah, okay, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna get into it.
Right.
Too lazy to get into it, but
yeah. Let's see. So what is the how many open mics are you going to are you going every day or what days of the week or?
I try to go every day. I've been in a funk, so like I missed out for a whole month.
Oh, no.
But regularly I would go every day. And Thursdays they were kind of like you have to go to LA to find like a good one. I try to stay close to home.
Sure. Like
an Orange County one, but I mean, now that I know that there's mics in San Diego, there's mics in Vegas or in Palm Springs, I'll try to make it like a mission or plan this stuff out more. But every day was the goal, was to do one.
Yeah, that's cool. Are there days where you can do more than one?
I think the most I've done was 3. I think I've done one like at 3 o'clock, and then I do one at 3, and then I do one at 7, and then maybe like a late one like at 10.
Yeah.
I think right on a regular basis, I've done maybe two in one night.
All right, cool. Let's see. So, do you like basements? Do you like small rooms or big rooms, or what's your preference?
I prefer small rooms. Small rooms just because like everyone's close to me. I like when people are like really like almost compressed even. Big rooms, there's too much. It's too much air, but I realize like if you're going to grow and you want to get better at comedy, you need to adapt to like big rooms too. So
yeah. definitely, yeah. You get like a big bar, and you get people to like pay attention to you, then
Right.
you're doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. Have you ever performed on stage with more than one person up there at a time?
I want to say yes. I don't remember where. Damn. Yeah, I can't remember where.
Okay, no problem. Let's see. So, have you ever read like books about comedy or?
I read. He's not a comic, but he's a like a comedic podcaster. One of the first, Anthony from Opie and Anthony.
Huh.
He had a book. He had a book about like his upbringing, his life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I haven't finished it yet. Was one of Jim Norton's books. But not really. Not really any like comedy biographies. No, not that I can point out.
All right.
Just probably those two.
That's cool. Let's see. So, when you play music in your band, what type of music do you play?
It's punk. It's like in the the Adolescents meets like Sex Pistols or
Cool.
along those lines, like punk and hardcore.
All right. Cool. What's your favorite instrument to play?
Probably guitar. Bass is everyone gives. It's like everyone follows bass. People have told me like people follow bass. Like the drums are like a very important aspect, but it's like bass is like supposedly the spine of like the band because it keeps rhythm. It keeps everyone going. Because if you're not playing bass, then it's gonna suck. Like no one knows where to. It's almost like saying like guitars you can mess up. On drums you can mess up, but you can also make it sound cool. Bass is like no, keep it going.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna have to bail. So, but I think guitar, and I'm not good at guitar at all. If you can know power chords, then you should be able to play in any band. And
Okay.
so I essentially know how to play power chords. So I'm like, okay, thank God. Just don't make me lead. You know what I mean? So, but yeah.
All right. Cool. So how often are you playing music on stage?
Whenever we get booked. Yeah, I mean, if I had any other way, I would try to have a gig every weekend, like a band, like a show every weekend. But given the fact my band members all share bands, like they're gonna be busy. Like two of my guys are gonna be going to Japan around Thanksgiving, and they won't be back till mid-December.
Okay.
So I got.
So, do you ever tour with any bands or?
I toured. We did from here to Texas and then to Kansas City and then back. We did California up to all the way up to Seattle, Washington.
All right.
And then we've been asked like to do like East Coast stuff, but we got to get everyone on schedule, you know.
Sure.
So I'd love to do like a whole U.S. tour. That's one of my big musical goals right now is to do the whole country.
Cool. So is it so the other people in your band are in other bands? So are the bands just like more successful? Is that what it is, or just luck, or
no, just availability. I mean, I'll be upfront. Like the other bands that they play in are so much more successful than us, and I think the big aspect with that is like availability and also like how in tune with like promoters they are. Sure. I'm not in tune with any of it. So and they have like friends who like boost them up so much.
Yeah.
I don't give that much attention for our band. But I think it's just, I don't mind being like one of the bands that like plays like maybe once a month.
Sure.
But I would love to like have that kind of dream also, to get asked to play Japan or something.
Sure. So how many bands are you in right now then?
Just one.
Oh, okay.
Thank God. I've been in 3. It's like, oh God, this is awful. Always busy. Always got to like make time for practice and stuff. So yeah, just one band.
All right. Cool. So do you write any original music or?
I write most of the lyrics, but I write most of the lyrics. If not, then my guitar player will write some songs.
Cool. And in that band, what instrument are you playing?
I sing.
Oh, okay. Nice. Sweet. Alrighty. Let's see. So do you have any questions for me?
Well, given this is my first time here, and I knew about this place, but I don't know this place. And this is not saying anything, but I just want to know like who, like, is there any comics from like the San Diego scene who like I should be like checking out, like in terms of like comedy or comics? Like,
we have a lot of great comics in San Diego, but I mean, as a comic, what I would suggest is come here as much as you can, to San Diego, and just try to get up on stage. At Madhouse we have open mics 7 nights a week. In a way, you get on. If you can plan it ahead. On Sundays like today.
Yeah.
You can go on Instagram. I think it's called Open Mic Madhouse.
Okay.
If you go to the Madhouse webpage, madhousecomedyclub.com, and go to the open mic, it has instructions. But you basically fill out a Google form, and you just say what your name, and then your stage name if it's different, and then you pick what days of the week you want to perform.
Yeah.
And it has, like Mondays right now, it starts at 8, the doors open at 8, then, it starts a little bit after that. Tuesdays, it starts at 9:30, and then Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday, it starts at 10, and then Friday, Saturdays, it starts at midnight.
Okay.
Because it's Wednesday through Sunday, it's after the show.
Right.
Or on Friday and Saturday, there's 2 shows. That's why it starts later. And then there's a spreadsheet we have that has all the open mics.
Yeah.
You can get access to that. There's Facebook groups. So there's a lot of days in San Diego where you can perform at multiple times in a night. Like on Fridays and Saturdays, you can come to Quantum Brewing, and then you can wait till midnight and come to Madhouse and perform again.
Okay.
Actually, Saturdays there's a daytime mic. Sign up at 2:30. At mic drop. Then you can stay for my mic. It starts at 6:30. Then you can come to Madhouse. You can do it 3. Tuesdays really are the best days, because you got the Comedy Store La Jolla, where you call in, and then if you get picked, you can just book it over here and make it in time. I'm sure, especially in Orange County.
Yeah.
And then there's American Comedy Company, which is great.
How far is that from here?
It's just like a couple blocks over.
Oh, cool.
Right in this area, we have like 4 clubs going on.
Yeah, the
Laugh Factory doesn't really do open mics anymore.
Oh, okay.
But you never know. You could get booked on a show. I say with Laugh Factory, your best bet is to try to get in at the LA one.
Okay.
Because they actually have an open mic. And then, so that's what I would suggest and then once you're here, you just talk to other people.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you about how to get booked on independent shows. But if like the other comics see you performing, then you never know who's going to be a booker, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So just always try to perform your best, no matter if there's only a few people in the audience. That's what I would suggest. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Yeah, San Diego is a great scene. I mean, it's always going to be a little bit cliquey because you have to understand that we're all human, we're social animals.
Yeah.
And the longer you've been doing comedy, the more you've seen people just come and go.
Right.
So it's like, oh, what do I need to waste my time like introducing myself to every single comic that comes? You don't know if they're going to be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I mean, I try to be as friendly to everybody, especially if I see them come a few times.
Yeah.
And I can actually predict sometimes pretty accurately, oh, that's a regular person and they keep coming to comedy. Wait a minute. I think that they're wanting to do comedy. Sometimes they even don't even know it.
Yeah.
And then they end up doing comedy. It's kind of cool to see. Yeah, just San Diego's great, but go to LA, and the great thing about like other scenes is that they don't see your comedy all the time, so even though they're comics, they're gonna maybe laugh at jokes because they haven't seen your jokes before. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. What else? I mean, you maybe should, do sketches or start your own podcast or do merch. Like there's a lot of stuff that you can try.
Yeah.
You never know what you're gonna get into.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see. So, what do you do for work?
I work at a grocery store.
Okay. How do you like that?
It's okay. It's I'm one of the bosses, so okay. If shit goes downhill or someone's in trouble, then I have to be the one to manage it.
Yeah.
So I have to know the whole store. I need to know the worst parts of it and the best parts, which is it's very stressful. And then getting there at 4 a.m, getting out by 2. It's it's interesting. But I can find ways to make the time go by fast. It's just you never stop working.
Sure.
So.
All right. And is that like a big chain or?
It's a franchise. It's like a grocery outlet.
Okay. Sweet. And that's in Orange County.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool. All right. So let's see. Have you ever thought about doing your own shows or?
I thought about it once to do just a podcast where I would want comics to come on, but I also want to interview musicians as well because a lot of musicians in terms of I play in a band. I know a lot of musicians. I like to ask them some questions, some stuff like that. But just I don't have the time, and I don't know how to. I wouldn't know how to go about it. I'm sure I'd have to ask you, or I have to ask one of the people who have their own podcast right now. Yeah. But yeah,
having a space to record is
true.
Important.
Yeah.
Having some equipment. I mean, very simple equipment. I got my laptop, my Snowball mic, my iPhone 15 recording the video. That's it.
Yeah, maybe someday, but right now I think my only goal is just to work on my stuff. That's all.
Yeah. Cool. Alrighty. How much time? Yeah, okay. That's a pretty good length. Do you feel good about the podcast?
Yeah, I feel good about it. Yeah.
Sweet. Alrighty. So how do people find you online? Instagram the best?
Instagram, yes. At Andrew _Castillo _comedy.
Alright, cool. Alright, well, thanks so much for doing the podcast. This has been Comedy or Worse.
Yup.
Alright, bye.
Comedy or Worse.